Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Slam here, and I didn't even want to make this commentary. I didn't make it yesterday, Sunday, after the game. I was too pissed off. Couldn't really think straight, to be quite honest with you. But we're going to break down this Atlanta Falcons-Dallas Cowboy game where the Cowboys take their first loss of the season, drop to 2-1. Atlanta goes to 3-0. And I really think it was just a bad matchup for the Cowboys, especially with Dez out, Tony out, and, the guys were missing on defense as far as Hardy, Randy Gregory, guys like that. But congrats to Atlanta. They played their ass off, especially in the second half, and just beat on us. They beat on us in the second half, and I completely dismissed the Atlanta Falcons running game in my last video. Couldn't have been more wrong about that at all. Freeman kicked our ass all day long. He had over 140 yards, 3 touchdowns, and I really thought they'd be able to shut down the run. Now, I didn't find out about Mincy until Friday afternoon, and I made that commentary on Thursday, but not like Mincy's going to come in there and be the save-all, you know what I mean? But it certainly didn't help not having him out there on the field. But, yeah, let's get into this a little bit here. So I just mentioned Freeman, who killed us. We couldn't make a tackle in the second half. The Atlanta Falcons offensive line was kicking our front seven's ass in the second half, and that's why they got these big runs. The kid's spinning, making moves like Barry Sanders back there. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. The kid's got some talent, man, and I completely underestimated him in this Falcons offense as far as their running game goes. I knew they'd be able to pass the ball. I thought we'd get more pressure on Matt Ryan. That did not happen whatsoever, besides like the first drive when Sean Lee got his first sack of his career, which was actually really shocking to see that was his first sack of his career. But nonetheless, we got a little pressure early. They couldn't really move the ball. We held Julio to 3 catches in the first half, and I was really happy with that. I'm saying to myself, all right, well, if we give up only another 3 to him in the second half, that's pretty damn good to hold him to 6 catches and probably around 70, 80 yards, something along those lines. But no, he gets 12 catches, 100 some odd yards, who knows, and a couple touchdowns, and just murdered our secondary. That's the way it went, man, and it wasn't pretty at all. Like I said, our offensive line couldn't move anybody in the second half at all. They completely shut down our running game, started tackling better because they missed a couple tackles on Randall early, but they wrapped his ass up in the second half, that's for sure. Ah, it was so frustrating. And I know people want to kill Brandon Weeden from this game, but you really can't do that, man. He averaged 10 yards throwing to Lance Dunbar, 10 yards of pass play. Dunbar had 10 catches for over 100 yards, and I would take that every single day. Every day I would take that. Because you don't want Brandon Weeden forcing the ball to the outside where Terrence Williams can't get open. Weeden threw him 2 balls, one off his hands straight up in the air. I thought it was going to get picked off. Luckily, it fell incomplete. The other one hit him right in the gut. Now, that was late in the game. We were down by 2 scores. Probably not coming back anyway. 4th down. Hits Terrence Williams right in the stomach where he likes it because he's a body catcher. And he drops that one too. Whatever, man. It's one game. Hopefully they got this shit out of their system, to be honest with you. But Beasley only caught 3 balls, and it was all short stuff underneath because he's not going to stretch the field or anything like that. And Devin Street couldn't get open for anything. He can't get any separation, so you don't want Brandon Weeden forcing the ball on the outside. I'd rather him dump it down to Dunbar. And originally, I thought the whole time that the coaches just kept the training wheels on for Brandon Weeden, but I don't think that was the case at all, to be honest with you. I think it was just Weeden taking what was given to him, and nobody else was getting open, so that's what we had. Let me tell you something for the future. This offensive line has got to start playing way better. They're nowhere near as good as they were played last year. Nowhere near it. And they need to pick it up the rest of the season, especially with Romo out and Dez out. They need to step up their game, man. They really do. They're not playing well at all. The only guy who really played well was Lyle Collins. All the other guys, I seen Zach Martin. You know, when his back is towards the line of scrimmage in our backfield, it's not good. I saw that a couple times. Saw it from Frederick. You know what I mean? It's just not good right now, man, and they got to get it together. You got an opportunity to go beat the Saints next week because Drew Brees is out. You got to take advantage of this if you want to be serious about being in the playoffs this year. Anyway, that's just my thoughts from the game. From a fan's perspective, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.